Hi, I'm Councilman Mike Sciarra. Everyone should start to begin receiving their mail-in ballots. So I just wanted to go over a few things that you could expect. First of all, what's inside the envelope? You're going to see a letter from the county explaining that due to COVID-19, Governor Murphy signed an executive order that all registered voters will start to receive mail-in ballots. You will also receive instructions on how to complete your ballot. And this is both in English and in Spanish. Thirdly, you will receive a certificate of mail-in ballot voter envelope. You'll also receive a self-addressed envelope to Passaic County Board of Elections. There's no postage necessary. And lastly, you're going to receive your ballot. Your ballot may look a little different than it has in previous years. Unlike previous years where you would wrote down a party line across, there are columns now. The center column on the top has the president and who you vote for president. The second portion is for Senate. The third is for House of Representatives, your Congress. And below that, on the bottom, is your freeholders. On the top right column, there's a special election in Ward 3 for council. You vote for one. All wards will receive the right column for the Board of Education, where you can vote for three of the five candidates of your choice. Now, what you'll do is you completely fill out all the ovals for your choice of candidate. You can fill it out in pencil, or black, or blue ink. Remember that there are a few questions on the back to also complete, public questions. When you completed your ballot, you will put it in the voter registration vote by mail ballot envelope. That looks like this. Okay? There is a self-seal on it. You will pull the self-seal and seal it. Then you will complete the information on here. Make sure you sign for your vote to count. This is extremely important. Then you'll proceed to put it in the return envelope. This is the envelope that is addressed to the Passaic County Board of Elections on Grand Street in Patterson. So if you do it correctly, your name will be on one side of the envelope, and there's a window on the back end of the self-addressed envelope that you'll return it to. You'll put it in there. Again, it's a self-sealed adhesive. You'll pull that off. You'll close it. You could put your name and address on here, either write it in, or some people have the self-adhesives that they want to put on. And then your ballot is complete at that point. You've signed it, you've filled all the information, you made all the oval circles that you needed for the people that you feel that you want to, or that you feel you want to elect. Now the decision is, how do you vote? So there's a couple of options that you have to vote. So let's go over them. So how do you return your ballot? You have a few options, like I said. One of the options is you can return it to the United States Postal Service, to any mailbox or the post office. It has to be postmarked no later than 8 p.m. on November 3rd. You can also use the secure ballot box located at the back entrance of the municipal building. There's no later than 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. on November 3rd. You can always bring it down to Passaic County Board of Elections on Grand Street in Patterson, again, 8 o'clock, November 3rd. And you can bring your ballot to the polls in person between 6 o'clock a.m. and 8 p.m. on November 3rd. There are limited polling locations this year, so Ward 1 and 2 will vote at Lincoln Middle School, Ward 3 at Hawthorne High School, and Ward 4, Roosevelt Elementary School. So if you're not sure where to vote, you can find it at the top of your ballot. It will tell you what ward you are in. I hope this information is helpful. And remember, let's show why Hawthorne is a special place to live and be Hawthorne strong.